Hey everyone! So I kind of just wanted to come on and talk to you guys for a bit. I've been meaning to do one of these videos for a while. I just kind of wanted to get to know you guys more and for you guys to get to know me more. Because I have quite a bit of subscribers and I feel like I don't know you guys and I feel like you don't really know who I am. So I'm going to present you with 20 facts about myself. And here we go. So the first fact is that I was born on tax day here in the United States. That is April 15th. It's when everyone needs to get their taxes done. And I share a birthday with Seth Rogen, Emma Thompson, and Emma Watson. I thought that was cool. None of them are American. Fun fact number 2, I'm an Aries because of my username. That might seem really obvious, but yeah, I'm an Aries. Number 3, I was born with 11 fingers. So I was born with an extra finger on my left hand and it was removed at birth. But if you see, if you see that little bump on my pinky finger, that is where my 11th finger was. And if I ever hit that, like on anything, it hurts so bad because the nerve endings are still there. So that is where my extra finger would have been if they kept it. I am 100% native New Yorker. I was born and raised here and I still live here, which makes me kind of jaded. And I say it like that because once you live in New York, I'm like so over this city, like so over it. So I am Dominican, that is Dominican and Puerto Rican. I know. I like to say with a dash of French because from what I know now, my mom is she's half Dominican, half Puerto Rican. My dad's full Puerto Rican, but my grandmother on my mom's side, she's half Dominican, half French. So my mom's kind of like Puerto Rican, Dominican French. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure like I'm a whole slew of other things because we're all mutts and are different things. And when I can afford it, I want to take one of those DNA tests because I'm really, really interested to see what I am. So fact number 6, I went to public school. I went to public school my whole life, except for 1 year in my first year of college. I went to the New School, which is a private institution, but then I dropped out of there because I didn't like it, and I went to CUNY. I went to Hunter, which is a public school. So I've always went to public school, and I've always gone to a school that either my mom or my aunt or an uncle or a cousin has gone to. Like, it's insane. I've always just kind of went to public school. I also attended LaGuardia High School, School for Music and Art and the Performing Arts. You might all know it as the Fame School here in New York City. It's not like the movie, but I will say that I made some forever friends there. It was awesome. So my Mayor Briggs personality type is INFJ. I know I have a bunch of people that I follow on Instagram and who follow me and are in the archery community who are also INFJs. So I think it's like a thing, like we like to journal and document and everything. That's pretty cool. So my dad spent his whole life working at the Met, which is the Metropolitan Museum of Art here in New York City. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard of it. It's a really famous museum here for fine art. But yeah, so he spent all his life working there, and it is the museum in the city that I know like the back of my hand. I was always in that museum. My dad tells me that the first time I ever stepped foot in the museum, I was 18 months old, and I remember as a kid, like almost, if I didn't go, like, you know, take your daughter to work day, if I didn't go to my mom, like with my mom to her job, I went with my dad to his job really early in the morning. And it was cool because he would give me one of those pins, you know, the Met pins, and he would give me a copy of his ID. I think it was like an expired ID that he would give me, and he would legit just let me roam around the museum by myself for the entire day. He would make me memorize the extension of his workshop. So in the event that I needed him, I just can go up to any concierge person or information service and ask to use the phone and just type in his extension and I'll get his shop. Or if they ever stopped me and like was wondering, okay, why are you by yourself? I would show him his ID and I would say, here's my dad's extension if you want to give him a call. So it was really cool. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who think that's like really, really cool, but I just grew up with that, and for me it's kind of normal. I honestly spent so much time in that museum, and then when I became an art major, I spent even more time in that museum. So it's like, that museum, I've seen everything. I have favorite pieces, I know where they are, I know how to get there. It's just like crazy. I actually have not stepped foot into that museum since my dad passed away. So, but yeah, it's still one of my favorite places though. I really like it. I have fond memories in that museum. So like I mentioned, I went to an arts high school, so I have a fine arts high school diploma, and I have a BA in creative writing. So I began paper crafting in 2012. It was after my dad passed away, and I actually started with a Smashbook travel journal. That was my first like intro into paper crafting, and then from there I started getting into art journaling and junk journaling, and that was way before I discovered scrapbooking. I find that insane. So I can consider myself to be a published songwriter, because I do have a song out and everything. So I'm a bibliophile. I have so many books, but I really, really suck at reading them. I just kind of hoard them. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of us out there. So if you haven't noticed already, I absolutely love anything floral. Flowers are like my thing now. I just love florals. So as of right now, I've stepped foot on 3 continents. I've been to 17 countries and so many cities that I just haven't counted. And I did most of that stuff within the last 5 years. My ultimate goal is to step foot on every continent, so I have got 5 more to go, and as many countries as I possibly can, and I'm not going to even count the cities because there are just way too many. My room has been the same color, it's like a mint teal green, since I was 15. Kaylee Gray, I think I've mentioned her before, she says it's my signature color because it's like in everything, you know, the backdrop of everything. But I think I'm going to change it up a bit. I'm planning on like redoing my whole entire space, and I might be a lighter color mint soon. We'll see. So my favorite colors are all hues. So one is of course the mint teal green. The other one is a lavender purple, like very soft kind of grayish purple. And the last one is a pale rose pink. I love those colors. I absolutely love 80s teen movies. They are my favorite. I love anything John Hughes, like anything he produced, anything he wrote, and I love anything with John Cusack in it. Those are my faves. So my top 3 favorite bands are the Beatles, U2, and Monsters of Men. And I absolutely love Disney. I love anything Disney. I remember I used to drive my mom crazy just singing along to like all those Disney VHS tapes. I had like all of them. As a kid, I always wanted to be Simba. That was like my goal, was to be Simba. I would set up like a wilderness in my living room, and I would play the soundtrack on my cassette player and just go all at it. And I wanted to be Simba, and if I couldn't be Simba, I wanted to be Ariel. So I wanted to be like a little mercub or something, like a merlion. And my last fact is I absolutely suck at sharing little personal bits about my life in person and online like I am now. It takes me a while to open up to people. I'm trying to be more mindful of that because as far as like friendships go, it takes me a bit to create new ones. And I've been thinking lately how I want to know more about my subscribers, and I want to know more about people who follow me on Instagram, just as I feel that you guys would want to know more about me. I don't know, there's just this community on here that I feel I'm missing out on because I don't kind of open up to you all. So this is why I'm doing this video. It's because I kind of want to share more about me without oversharing, if that makes sense. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you could, please comment down below and just introduce yourself to me, because I'm actually really curious. There's some usernames that I know that comment a lot because I've been really mindful about getting back to comments, even if it's just to say thank you. You know, I kind of want to acknowledge that I've read your comment. So there are a lot of usernames that are familiar to me. So I just kind of want to get to know some of you that, you know, maybe don't comment. I know I suck at commenting on people's videos. But yeah, if you can, just introduce yourself down in the comments. And if you like videos like this, or if you enjoyed this video, please let me know, because then that'll give me like an idea of what else to film that's sort of like in this vlog sort of way. So yeah, so thanks for watching this video. Again, remember to leave that comment down below and give this video a thumbs up if you like. And if you're new to my channel and just watching this video, subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you all next time. Bye!